Hello, everyone. I wanted to jump in and tell you about the announcement that Medicare just made. They have released the 2026 Medicare changes, the premiums, the deductibles, the updates, and some of these might affect you. So let's go through them really quickly. The Part A hospital deductible went up 60 bucks. Typically, this doesn't affect anyone, or you don't even notice it because Medicare Advantage plan, if you have one, kind of replaces that cost and you have your own per day copay. So I wouldn't worry about that one too much. And then also, if you have a Medigap plan or a Medicare supplement, it oftentimes it just eliminates that deductible. So that's not a biggie. But the Part B premium is the thing that you probably will care about the most or will notice the most. So in 2025, the premium was $185. It's jumped about 18 bucks to around $203 for 2026. That means each month you're going to pay that $202.90 for Part B of Medicare. So that is an increase, but don't worry. I'll tell you in a second how might not affect you as much as you think. The Part B deductible is going up from $257 to $283. Again, if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you probably won't feel that. If you're on a Medicare supplement, Plan G or Plan N, that means that you will have to pay the first $283 out of your pocket before the supplement will kick in. So you may feel that cost, again, $26 increase for 2026. The Part D max deductible that can allowed for 2026 is $615, up from $590, so a $25 increase there if you even have a Part D deductible on your plan. That's the most that it can be, is $615. The Part D out-of-pocket cap for 2026 has gone up from $2,000 to $2,100, so they've raised that limit. A lot of people benefited from that max out of pocket of $2,000 last year with the Inflation Reduction Act, but it looks like they're starting to raise that up a little bit. So I think that could actually help things in a bunch of different ways with benefits on Medicare Advantage and prescription drug premiums. So I don't think that's all in all a bad thing. The max out of pocket for a Medicare Advantage plan, the most that you can be charged in network on a Medicare Advantage plan actually went down 100 bucks. So it's $9,250. That's great. Those ceilings, those max out of pockets on Medicare Advantage plans are definitely a plus. Okay, IRMAA, if you're making over $109,000, okay, the IRMAA for 2026 will be adjusted based off of your 2024 income. I know it's confusing, but they look back 2 years and they look at your modified adjusted gross income. And if your income 2 years ago was $109,000 or higher, then you could pay more for your Part B. So instead of paying $202 a month, you may pay $284 a month. If you're making over $109,000 a year filing single, if you're filing joint tax returns, then that threshold or that floor is $218,000. Now this is going to benefit some folks that were making $106,000. If you're making $106,000, well, last year you did have an IRMAA and you were going to pay more than the standard Part B premium. But since they raised the floor now to $109,000, well, you're good. You're only going to pay the standard Part B premium of that $202. So it could have benefited you there. And then here are some of the other levels or thresholds: $137,000 filing single, $274,000 filing joint, and so on here. I'm not going to dive into each one of those, but I will pin the document in the comments, and you can take a look at it a little deeper if you need to. Yeah, so the floor, I think all in all could help folks. And lastly, the COLA or cost of living adjustment, the Social Security, the raise that you get each year, is going to be 2.8% this year. So if you're, I think the national average is about $2,000 a month is what most beneficiaries receive from Social Security. Well, if you're making $2,000 a month, you just got about a $60 a month raise. And so if you got that $60 raise, well, it's going to cover this increase. The main thing that you probably are affected by is this Part B premium. It's going to cover that $1,790 and then give you about $42 extra. So there's the update on the cost. There are some few other nuances in there that I just wanted to highlight, the things that probably matter to you the most. But hope this video helped. And if you need anything, please reach out to us. You can give us a call or visit our website, ru64.com. Thanks.